Tenakota Katoa Senior School. In room 21 over the week, we have been celebrating Matariki by sharing kai, listening to Waiata and remembering whānau who have passed on.
Although Matariki is a special time for Maori, many people around the country celebrate and take part in the festivals.
Matariki is the Maori New Year. It happens every year in June when a special constellation can be seen in the sky.
When the constellation would rise in the sky, Maori people would harvest their crops and set resolutions for the new year. The main star of the Maori constellation is Matariki. Traditionally, it was a time for remembering the dead and celebrating new life.
Shared kai. The traditional food for Matariki is called a hangi. This is food that is cooked in the earth using hot coals. Kapahaka. Traditional singing and dancing. Waiata and Waiata Arena are part of Matariki celebrations.
This is called kapahaka. Everyone is encouraged to join in to sing traditional and new songs. Memory boards. Some whānau create memory boards that have photos of people who have passed away. Matariki is a time of remembering the good memories and celebrating their lives.
In room 21, we created our own Matariki memory board, and we would like to share these photos and memories with you.
This is my Auntie Lena. My favorite memories of Auntie Lena is that she used to make my favorite raw fish whenever our family would go to her house. If you rang her up and asked her to do something for her, she would always say yes. She was a really kind lady and we all miss her.
Grandad Brian died when he was 77 and when I was 7. When I was little, he always used to tease me about stealing my food in my blankie. He used to love reading me stories at bedtime while I was drinking milk. Grandad was one of 9 children. At his funeral, Great Auntie Lila shared a speech about when he brought home his next door neighbour's dog and said he found it on the street. He loved dogs and always wanted one. I will always remember him because he was a nice and funny granddad.
This is my great-granddad Bill Price. He is Nana's dad. My Nana told me that he really loved his family, and his favorite thing of all was to go on family holidays with everyone there. I wish I could have gotten to know him.
My grandpa was very caring. He was as cheerful as Mickey Mouse. I used to like it when my granddad would get mad at my dad because I would get dirty sand in his nice shiny car. Every time I would go to my dad's house, I would see my grandpa eating floaties, and I would ask for one, then go spit out in the bathroom. His name was Taniela, and he died at the age of 57 when I was 8. The sad part was he didn't get to live till his birthday, which was in 15 more days. He really loved watching horse races. I really miss you, Granddad.
My grandma's dog Harley was a gentle giant that would always try and get a hold of whatever food he could find. Harley was a Great Dane and he died at the age of 10, not long after his birthday. He had diabetes and one day he lied down on the bed with his blanket and toys and never woke up again. My favourite memory was when I first met him and all he wanted to do was lick my face. And now his ashes are kept in my grandma's house where the cat Harley saved rubs his head against the box every day. I will always remember Harley's big heart.
My grandpa, Brian Johnson, is a pilot. My mum told me once his plane got hit by lightning, but he managed to survive and land the plane safely. Every time we visit him, he will make us Milos and our favorite food for lunch. I miss my grandpa.
My granddad's name was Ellen and he died at the age of 84 when I was 7 years old.
He was a loving person, and my mum said sometimes he was really cheeky and told a lot of jokes. I wish I could have gotten to know him.
My Nana Vila was a very strong woman and a very good role model for 11 children. As soon as I was born, she molded my face and wrapped me up in a blanket. When she went back to Niue, she showed her village about me and showed them photos. Then she passed away in 2009 after getting a stick stuck in her leg and it got infected. She went back and forth from Niue to New Zealand and died in New Zealand. I was only 9 months old and she was only 64. The funniest thing my dad told me was when she went to eat and came home with no food. And she said, I go, I eat, and I come home. She was a very funny, loving mum and grandma. I will miss my Nana Bilal.
Daisy was a great friendly kid. She was a rabbit with grey, white and a bit of brown fur. She always loved jumping up on the roof and trying to run away. Daisy would also dig deep holes. She loved vegetables. Her favourite were carrots. Her favourite snacks were apples and pears. I miss her because she was caring and cute. I also miss the way I used to cuddle her and touching her soft, silky fur. I will always remember her loving moments. Thank you for listening.